Before we go any further, I just want to mention, Frankie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Frankie?
Listening. This is actually the best. That is actually hilarious. Thank you so much. Because you don't see him at first.
Yeah.
You read him.
Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I got something a little different for you guys today because normally, we're doing reviews, reactions, all that. But today's video, we're gonna be talking about something a little different. Now, as you guys might know, myself and a lot of others, we've been kind of getting into a bit of a third-party company known as APC Toys. If you guys don't know who APC Toys are, like the company, they've basically been recreating a lot of TFP or Transformers Prime characters into figures, obviously, and they've just been doing an amazing job. And it kind of got me thinking with some of their most recent releases. Jeez. So with some of their with some of their recent releases, such as Bulkhead, bringing back a lot of other characters like Soundwave, Arachnid, bringing those guys back onto other stores, it kind of got me thinking, who should they do next? I want to give you guys my opinion on the top 10, my top 10, what I want to see the most from APC. And as you can tell, I ain't alone on this one because I'm joined by some of my fellow... So joining me in today's video, we have some fellow Alfonso Nation executives, including the main man, Mr. Alfonso Nation. We have Primus the Creator, and we have Faded. So be sure to sit back and relax as we give you guys some of our most wanted APC toys to be made. Let's go and get into the video. So go ahead and keep in mind, guys, this isn't going to be much of a actual top 10, I want this more than the other. It's just what I want to see based off how much I love each character, and the others might have different opinions. You guys might have different opinions. That's totally fine. That's why we're here. We're here to talk about different opinions on stuff and just enjoy ourselves. But if you haven't, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on bell notifications so you guys don't miss another video from your boy. Be sure to go subscribe to all of the great legends over here who are going to be part of this video. And with that, let's go and get into it.
Stigma box.
Oh my. So starting this list off is a character that took me a minute to like, and they're not at the top like other characters are, but they're at least manageable. They're okay for me. And that would be Smokescreen. Now, Smokescreen, in my opinion, he did have a bit of a rough start. It felt like his character development kind of came a little slow in the beginning, but overall, later on throughout the story, throughout the show, he was a lot more I could actually watch him and be okay, so he's actually like a cool character. And I love what he does with the face shifter, which is what I really hope they actually make, maybe like a wrist piece. I really hope they do that because that would be so cool. And if we're gonna be talking accessories, then I would love to see them do obviously his arm cannons, 2 of them. We're not doing this one bull crap that Hasbro does. We're not doing that. And then obviously, hopefully, face shifter, and possibly because of the final battle in season 2, maybe the spark extractor? Maybe? We'll see. But yeah, Smokescreen, he's a character that I can wait on, but I would like to see eventually in his normal form or his Beast Hunter's form. I don't really mind either because I like him. Next up, in my opinion, this is another character that I was I really had to get used to him, but I loved his character development. So which is why I don't mind when they make him, but I'd like to see him soon. And I'd love to see what APC does for this character in terms of design due to how many different designs of toy that we've gotten of him. And that is, of course, Ultra Magnus. Now, Ultra Magnus he's a cool character. In my opinion, the military type style is understandable due to where he was coming from with trying to, take command of the Wreckers and being Optimus's key lieutenant during the war. That makes sense. But I like how over time he kind of developed and became like family. You know, he was part of Team Prime, and he kind of learns the definition and how family works, and I love that a lot. I would say with accessories, including the Forge, but Bulkhead already has the Forge, which is why I'm thinking that APC is going to do him soon, I hope. So I would love to see them do the blasters, maybe just redecos of the ones that came with Optimus, the Chrome Edition, and then I'd love to see that big cannon that he had sometimes. Like, that thing was so cool. So I would eventually like to see them do Ultra Magnus, please, sometime. Thank you. So, going into the next figure, or the next character for that matter, I want this guy really badly, especially after we saw Bulkhead get announced, because I know that they are going to give this character true justice and fix up what Legacy will not do, and that is, of course, freaking Breakdown. I see Alfonso over here, he's going nuts. I can't stand the Legacy Breakdown. Get out! Get out! Now, as I've been saying, Legacy Breakdown is he does not look good at all, and I know that APC can really make this guy shine. Now, something that I'm kind of curious if they're gonna do is use like the 10-year anniversary mold and maybe like upscale it a little bit to be in scale with with Bulkhead, and who knows, maybe that would work. Now, if we're talking accessories, I like, I'm thinking that APC should continue like the relic idea, because they included, since they included like the Forge with Bulkhead, I'm thinking that maybe they should include something like the Polarity Gauntlet with Breakdown, or another one even. Obviously, his hammers, I'd love to see 2 of those, because we did sometimes see him dual wield. I would also like to see like a extra accessory, like a wrist rock, like a shoulder rocket. I'd love to see that come back. And maybe because they do the alternate head situation, maybe they can include an alternate head with his eye patch. That'd be kind of cool to see, because he did have that for the majority of like the show when he was on. So that's just me though. I would like to see that. Next up is, to be honest, this character I can go either way with, because he was interesting, and I personally have actually grown to love this character, as they were very like flippity floppity, if you know what I'm saying. It is Knockout.
You first, big boy.
Knockout, I feel like that. Now I'm gonna be honest. Legacy did give 1+ to the Legacy Knockout, his alt mode. It looked great. It looked accurate. But the robot mode, So moving on. Now Knockout is a character that he's a little tricky to scale, because like with all the different scaling of the characters, it'd be a little tricky, but I feel like they could make it work, and I'd love to see what they do with the robot mode due to how like slick it was and how like its design was compared to the vehicle mode. Now, if we're gonna be talking accessories, this is probably one of the easier characters to get accessories with. 2 buzzsaws, not even a competition. Don't do the 1-1, don't do that. Do, 2 buzzsaws, maybe 1 or 2 of the drills. I can see them potentially doing like 1 drill, maybe I would prefer 2, but we'll see. Obviously having his electro staff, that needs to be an absolute accessory. And then again, like if we're talking like ancient relics, then I guess he could come with like the sound blaster thingy that he had when he used to take down RC and Bumblebee. That could be something, or even one of the Omega keys, possibly, because they haven't really done anything like that. Okay, so going into, I believe, the 5th figure, or the 5th character that I would like to see. This one actually is 2 characters, because let's be honest, we're not like, there's no point of having these guys be in separate slots if they're just the exact same design, just different colored. And if you guys seen TFP, you know exactly who I'm talking about, and that is Skyquake and Dreadwing. Now, I want to mention Dreadwing first, because he is one of, if not my favorite Decepticon from Transformers Prime.
Dreadwing!
Like, I absolutely loved like the way that he was portrayed, how he rose to first lieutenant, and the way that he just was as a character. And I loved his rivalry with Optimus. Like, you don't see a lot of rivalries like that, like with the main honcho versus like a first lieutenant. Now, if we're gonna be talking accessories, these guys are a little trickier, because they both had very different types of weapons, but I'm going to start with Skyquake on this one just because he had the easier set of accessories. So Skyquake obviously would like to see the machine gun, because obviously that was like his primary weapon. Like that was just incredible. And then for Dreadwing, definitely his grenade launcher. Definitely would like to see that. And then obviously include his blade. I'd love to see the way that they make the blade work. And then maybe like 1 or 2 of his like bombs. Those would be really cool to see. So yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 of the bombs for Dreadwing, because I think that would be really cool to see. Like those star type bombs. All right, so going into technically the 7th, although it's really the 6th character design that I'd like to see APC do. Now we're going to be getting into a character that this might be a little controversy in terms of where I'm putting him, but I feel like it's right for my list personally. And if we don't get this character soon, I am going to lose it. Because let me tell you guys, from the start, I needed this figure. I needed this character to be made into a figure. Absolutely, Ratchet needs to be one of the next characters to be made into an APC, given the treatment. Now, there's a lot of things that they can do for Ratchet. They can do the RID design. Now, Ratchet obviously is one of the last 2 remaining Autobots to create the 5, the OGs. Because obviously we have RC, Optimus, and Bulkhead already made. And obviously we need to see Ratchet and another character, which we'll mention a little bit later. Now, I personally would like to see them do something similar to what they do with other characters and just kind of upscale a different mold, which I guess the only one that's really out is the RID one. But I don't know, we'll see. Now for accessories, obviously hand blades, not even competition. If they paint those things gunmetal gray, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Obviously we need to include his welder, that like welder piece that he had. And then obviously, so I think that synthetic energon will be a cool little accessory to have. Maybe again, maybe another like headpiece, like an alternate head where he has like the green eyes. That'd be cool to see. Fantastic. But yeah, no, please, Ratchet soon, please. Now, we have 3 more to go. And these 3 are the ones that I need more than any. So going into number 3, this character is very logical to make. Very. That of course being Shockwave. So yeah, Shockwave I feel like is an absolute must for APC to make, as obviously this was a character that we as even though we didn't see it a whole lot, he was still an amazing character to see and just to see in the show. I love the way that David Sobolov played the character. Really would love to meet him one day. But nonetheless, accessories. He can't really come with a lot of accessories now that I think about it, because he didn't have a lot. Maybe like some Predacon bones or something, but I don't know. We'll see. Following that, we have my second most wanted APC Toys figure to be made. And that is, of course, the Air Commander Starscream. I need Starscream so bad! Now, Starscream was an amazing character in the show. I absolutely loved him. I would love to see them continue, like, to try to, like, I just really want them to make Starscream. Like, really, really badly. Like, he's a must. He's an absolute must. Because obviously, you know, we got Megatron, we got Soundwave, we got Arachnid, we need Starscream. Now, accessories, his rockets, not even a competition. Maybe, like, his blasters, like the cannons that he has. And then, I guess maybe the immobilizer, since Arachnid didn't come with it, so maybe the immobilizer. And now, a decade later, we finally got into number 1. And that is, of course, APC Toys Bumblebee. We need we need Bumblebee so badly. Like, we need the cute little scout. It needs to happen. Absolutely. Now, I'm kind of hoping that they do the first edition mold, because I'm going to be honest, the RID mold, not the greatest. Now, accessories, I would definitely, obviously, our arm cannons, that's a must. We need that. Again, maybe like an Omega Key. But yeah, overall, just please, Bumblebee soon. And with that, guys, that's going to go ahead and mark the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys haven't, be sure to turn on bell notifications so you guys don't miss another video from your boy. And yeah, I guess we'll call it off here. That has been, again, your man Thunderous Prime. That has been the Alfonso Nation. That has been Primus the Creator. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to go subscribe to everybody. Go subscribe to all of the executives. Go subscribe. They're amazing. Go check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, with that, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day. Until all are one.